I feel like everybody's experience with social isolation is like very unique, but also very similar to each other because we all are just alone in our rooms, right? We don't interact with people. And because we don't interact with people, like for me personally, I just start getting in my head too much. And I feel like everybody does that. Everybody overthinks these days. And I know why I overthink, and it's because I don't do anything. Because realistically speaking, right, if you do things, the answer might not be the answer that you like, but at least you have an answer and you can build upon this answer that you have, even if you don't want this answer, if that makes any sense. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, the loophole of self isolation is just overthinking because you're not acting upon your thoughts that you should put into action. Because if you would actually act upon these thoughts that you have in your mind, then you would have an answer. And again, if you have an answer, you have one less question mark in your head. And my personal experience with this is that, like, I recently started to actually try and live my life, but I feel like it's become so difficult because I feel so weird, out of place, and ugly. Like, I know I'm objectively not ugly. Like, I do have a big nose, but that's it, to be honest. Like, I think I'm decently good looking, and yet I still think of myself as like the ugliest person. And that's because I'm in my head all the time, because I think too much about things that don't deserve that many thoughts. And the only reason why that's the case is because I have not put anything into action. Because think about it, right? It's logical to a certain extent. Like, the more question marks or questions you have in your head in general, the less you're gonna know, and the more you're gonna worry about things because you don't have an answer to the questions. And if these questions keep piling up and you don't have an answer, then you're gonna get more depressed. You're gonna get more alone. So what I've learned is that I need to go out more. Like, even if these voices or these questions in your head are telling you that life is like over or anything when it really isn't, you know? Like, life is never over until you're dead. But people have stopped dreaming as of late because of the simple fact that their dreams have been killed by society, basically. Because lots of people now, including me, to be honest, like, we have been going through some shit. Like, ever since COVID, I feel like, even though that was a long time ago, I feel like inflation and all the other shit is like fucked up. Like, not even to make a joke about it. Like, I don't even feel like making any jokes because it's just like inflation's going up, like prices are going up, like nobody can move out. Like, even my friends who are hashtag more successful than me, or between brackets more successful than me, like, they're all still living with their parents or with their partner or whatever. That's fine. Like, nobody should shame each other. Like, I'm from Europe, from Belgium, and here it's like normal to stay with your parents, like Southern Europe as well. I'm not American or anything, but I just feel like this is not what life is supposed to be. And even if I have these self isolation thoughts in my head, right, of just not wanting to be a part of society, like, it doesn't feel right. Like, I want to go outside and do lots of stuff, but at the same time, it all feels so pointless. And I feel like that's like a conclusion that everybody of Gen Z kind of came to, that life is just basically fucking pointless. There is no reason. And I just flip flop between actively wanting to change my life and just not wanting to change my life because there's no point. Like, I don't see the point. Like, I don't see a reason. Yeah. I mean, it's very depressing, to be honest, but the depression loophole goes kind of deep because the more you overthink, the more depressed you're gonna get because you're gonna do less in return. Because the more you overthink, the less you want to do because of the fear of failing, right? Like, lots of people who live life without regret or failure, they live the best lives because they know that even if they're stuck in the past, they don't have as many question marks as most people do.